Michael Davidson, you are one of the coordinators of the international report which evaluates the teaching profession and how teachers can be rewarded for teaching well. Can you tell me, why was this report undertaken?
The motivation for producing the report actually is through a cooperation agreement we have with the Mexican government to support their efforts to raise the quality of education in Mexico. And this is one particular area they asked us to look at. But the issues that we look at in the book, this is about rewarding teachers. This is very relevant to many countries who are struggling to retain and attract good teachers into teaching. So there are many lessons that countries outside of Mexico will learn from this. What aspects of teachers' performance should be rewarded? How should it be measured? How should performance be measured? What kind of rewards? Who should be rewarded? Individual teachers, groups of teachers? And what are the key elements of an effective system? That's the sort of questions that this book addresses.
What do we learn from this report then?
One of the key resounding messages from the book is that there is no one system that you could take from one country and transplant it into another and it will work effectively. That is a false premise to begin with. What the book provides is a rich array of case studies from 20 countries around the world in the kind of practices they've put in place for rewarding and evaluating teachers. And the experiences are very varied indeed. Singapore, for example, probably has got the most advanced, developed performance management system for teachers. Teachers are evaluated, assessed on a whole range of criteria, from student performance all the way through to a portfolio of evidence that the teacher themselves compiles. And the rewards are significant. A teacher in Singapore, depending on the rating they get, can receive between 1 month and 3 months of salary in reaction to that. Performance-related pay, of course, is a very contentious subject, and again we see different approaches in countries. In Chile, for example, not only are there individual rewards based on performance, but there are also group rewards, school rewards, given based on the performance of the overall school. So there are many different ways to do this.
So these are the first results of the survey. Can you tell me what comes next?
For Mexico in particular, this is a sort of staging post for us to develop recommendations for Mexico and what policies could be implemented and developed within Mexico itself. Mexico has been wrestling with one particular issue, which is what weight should be given to student performance in assigning the performance or assessing the performance of teachers. And in the book we can learn what other countries are doing and adapt that, if we can, to the Mexico situation.